Hey, we're talking about the Army Reserve Fitness. I know New Year's resolutions. Everyone wants to lose weight, so you're here to give us some charging information. I know you are.
All right.
So what advice do you have on how to recharge a resolution to lose those stubborn holiday pounds?
I tell you, for everybody, it's, the bottom line is you just got to get started. You made resolutions and, we're busy, but just taking that first step where it's just go walk for 5 minutes. If you got a few minutes, go walk. Lunchtime at work, if you're able, go out and walk for 5 minutes and then just increase that every day. And before you know it, you're doing good physical fitness, and then, look at your diet because we all don't have time to eat right. So, that's the basics. So what do we do in the America's Army Reserve to help our soldiers? I tell you, we have something called the Performance Triad, and it's a program that shows soldiers, hey, eat this way. Here's how many servings of fruit, vegetables you should do. Do this exercise. Get started here, and then progressively increase. And then, of course, the big part here is get enough rest. You got to sleep. You got to give your body time to recharge, and then just repeat it, start over, and then make it part of your lifestyle. That's the key. You got to make it part of your lifestyle.
So what are their cause for concern when it comes to our fitness levels, especially for our young people?
I tell you, in today's America, about 40% of our adults are considered obese or right there. And for the Army Reserve, it's critical because that's where we recruit from. These are the young folks that we want in our Army. And I tell you, all the services are competing for them. Then you throw in college are competing for them, jobs. So, this type of thing shrinks that pool. So to get good qualified soldier, candidates come into America's Army Reserve, the BC, because, it's like it's a job requirement for us, to be in half decent health, meet a certain weight just to come in, and then we'll get you into top shape once we get you. So it is critical for us for long term.
So how do you decide whether someone is fit enough for the service?
I tell you, we have a basic entry that level test that the recruiters do now to see where you are, and it also help determine what type of job you could probably do, because that test is a good indicator for us, because if, that tells us you safely can come in, go to training, and do this type of job and won't sustain injuries, and it's proven worthwhile for us. And then, of course, weight is, we go with the basic standards that, everybody does. Hey, do you meet this least baseline? And then, because we know once we get you to train, you're going to lose some weight, but we need to get you so you're healthy enough and safe enough to come into the Army and get trained so we can get you down the road.
Interesting. So how are you using technology to help build stronger warriors?
Oh, I tell you, the military service, especially America's Army Reserve, we realize that we have to leverage everything we can. And with today's technology, with phones and Instagram, all those platforms, the internet, that's how we get the word out. So, on our main website, which is called usar.army.mil, you can get on there and you can see anything about the Army Reserve. You can get it, you can find the Performance Triad. We have a phone app we developed called the Double Eagle phone app that military members and military civilians can get on, that gives you workouts of the day so you can help you get kick-started and get after it. And, we have what we call the Army Combat Fitness Test now that we're rolling out, that once we get you, this is going to help us see and help you get ready physically and mentally. So if we give you the call and you have to go somewhere austere where it's a combat zone or anywhere else, we know you'll be able to perform and do what we need you to do.
Great. Well, this is getting us recharged. So you gave us the website. Now, is that where anyone can go then, to join today's Army Reserve Force?
Yeah, well, yes and no. So the usar.army.mil is our reserve website. Tell you about the Army Reserve, but, tell you where units are, and it'll even in there, I'm pretty sure, tell you how to get a hold of a recruiter, or we'll help you. You can get a hold of us, and we'll help you so you can recruit into America's Army Reserve.
Sounds great. Now, was there anything that we didn't cover on the interview you want to mention?
I tell you, right back a little bit more on the Army Combat Fitness Test. I tell you, it's on our website. So if you're not even in the military, you can get on there and look at it. It's 6 events. It's kind of what we call functional fitness to get after those day-to-day rigors of combat or an austere environment. And it gives us, helps us know you're ready to go so you can go do your job safely, won't get injured if possible. But, it's on there, it's tough. Some of the events, a deadlift, everybody would understand. There's a power throw. 10-pound medicine ball you throw over the back of your head for so far. You know, even the soldiers, like when they first introduce it, what are we doing that for? Well, it shows if you can help your battle buddy over an obstacle, help lift them over. So they're all related to activities you could and would do, you know, if we call you to do it.
Great. Well, do appreciate your time this morning. I guess to a safe, happy, and healthy 2020.
Oh, ma'am, I appreciate being on, Cynthia, and you have a great day.